Germany has just issued a serious threat to the European Union, and it all comes down to a really bizarre situation with their trade deals. As you know, any trade deal for an EU member has to be done at the EU level. Individual governments, like France or Germany, can't just go out and make their own deals. That's a big difference from the UK, now that we're thankfully outside the EU. So, let's look at this Mercosur deal, which involves countries like Brazil and Argentina. For this deal to pass, it needs a special kind of vote. Individual governments don't get a veto. Instead, at least 15 countries representing 65% of the EU's total population have to vote in favor. This has created a massive split. Some countries, like Spain, are very much in favor of the deal. Others, like France, are vehemently opposed, especially French farmers. This leads to a strange outcome. Either some countries will have a trade deal forced upon them that they absolutely do not want, or other countries that see this deal as beneficial will be blocked from it because their neighbors disagree. No matter how you look at it, it's a peculiar system. Why can't individual countries just negotiate their own trade deals? It really highlights the strange inner workings of the EU. Now, Germany's stance is making things even more intense. The German government, led by the Chancellor, is strongly in favor of this deal. But since they're facing opposition, allies of the Chancellor are starting to issue threats. One of his conservative allies essentially said that if this Mercosur deal doesn't go through, Germany will have to reconsider its financial contributions to the EU budget. Remember, the EU has already lost the UK's financial input, which was significant. So this is a thinly veiled threat from Germany, trying to pressure other EU governments into backing the deal. And to give you some context on the money we're talking about, Germany already contributes around 47 billion euros to the EU budget annually. That figure is projected to rise to over 67 billion euros per year. So what we're seeing is a major EU power basically saying, pass this deal or we might turn off the money tap. It is an extraordinary situation, where nationally elected governments are either begging for a deal to pass or begging for it to be blocked, all depending on what other governments decide. It's a very strange way to operate, if you ask me. But I'd love to know what you think about all of this. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this interesting, please give this video a quick thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching.